Welcome back to Levity Books. My name is Liam and I hope you've been reading well. Today I'm doing a quick library haul, my first since I've been in England. I'm here with my dog Ollie and he's going to be chewing his carrot, so hopefully that won't make too much noise, but that's what the noise in the background is. So this is my first UK library haul. If you followed for a while, you'll see from my library halls in Canada, because I had a university library, I had access to any book I wanted. But now, in the public libraries of England, I have to be a little more specific. So these are the best books that I found when I quickly went to the library recently. We've got 5 of them here, and I'm just going to go through them quickly. The first book we have is the one I have least to say about, The Miracle Worker by William Gibson. It's a play that I thought was by the science fiction writer William Gibson. This is actually another author called William Gibson, so I know nothing about this play. But given how old it is and how I normally like plays, this is probably going to be a fun read. Next we have a play that I do know something about, Death of a Salesman by Arthur Miller. I actually studied this when I was a teenager very briefly. It was mentioned in class, but we didn't actually study it properly. We watched a film, I think. And this is meant to be a landmark play for American drama, so I think I will like that because I already remember liking the story when I was younger. I'm much older now though, so I think I can deal with the adult themes. Next we have plays by Eugene Ionesco. I believe that might not be how you pronounce it. But anyways, The Rhinoceros, The Chairs, and The Lesson. Rhinoceros and The Chairs seem to be his 2 main plays that most people talk about. He is he's quite avant-garde, a bit like Beckett, but he's also related to the Oulipo movement in that he constrains himself to very specific ways of writing. So it's going to be interesting experimentally to read these. These are also quite well-known plays. So we have 3 plays. Fourth, we have Glass and God by Anne Carson. Now, I don't fully know what this is. I've read 2 books by Anne Carson and they've both been incredible. She's an amazing Canadian poet who I still think doesn't get enough recognition. This is one of her early works, and as soon as I saw her name I was like, okay, I want to try and read this. This is before she was very popular, so it'll be interesting to see how her style changes. It's somewhere between a short story, an essay, and a poem. That's kind of how her work is. It goes cross genres, and I'm sure that that's going to be really good, really interesting read. But finally, I'm reading The City and the City by Miéville. I believe that might not be how you pronounce it, but that's how I'm going to say it. This is what I'm currently reading. I'm this far through. The reason I'm reading this is, firstly, it's the literary inspiration for Disco Elysium. Secondly, this is a UK contemporary author who seems to consistently write very good books, and I don't really know many living UK authors that I'm actually interested in other than Zadie Smith. This person is the only other writer that I'm slightly interested in reading, so this is completely different from what I've read. I've read so much literary fiction for so long. Going back to like a crime detective story is really cool. It's actually strangely difficult for me to read it because I'm just not used to reading more contemporary literature. Like, the style is different, so much is happening as opposed to like literary fiction where nothing really happens. This is really fast paced, and right now I'm thinking it's probably 4-star material. It's really good, and I can see why he's so popular. So yeah, I have to return these books at the end of May, so we'll see how far I can get through them. One of the reasons I have so many plays is just so I can read them quickly, because I figured if I have to return these all by the end of May, it's going to be hard to get through actual novels. So that's what I've got. I might not get through all of them, so we'll just see what I have at the end of the month, but that's my library haul. Next time I'll actually film my local library. But for now, this is the best of what I found there. So until next time, happy reading.